What's up, everybody? How we doing? Welcome to week 3 in our Putting Out the Fires and Online Teaching PD. Guys, I'm so excited. We're moving this topic. We've been building the foundation. We've been pushing the boundaries. Now we're going to explore space beyond our comfort zones. And every week I get more and more excited about the learning that we're doing, the guests that are willing to come in and share things with you. And so I hope that you are excited as I am. I know that there's so much on your plate. There's so much you're dealing with. There's just not enough time. But I hope that we can set that aside for our time together to really embrace the opportunities that we have. And so I want to welcome you to week 3. I know we've had a lot of people join in on the PD here as we head into week 3 that aren't always able to join the online call because they're doing this thing called teaching. And so I want to welcome you and again, keep the same structure so everything flows cohesively as you start to go back and look at previous weeks, as well as join us here for the first time for some of you. So here's what we've got for our week from Sunday, September 27th, all the way through October 3rd of our Saturday. We're keeping things the same. We're going to be pushing our own thinking. We're going to be challenging our current practices with new insights. We're going to be vulnerable and sharing our journey. I know there wasn't enough time last week to do so, but I hope as we get into week 3, we'll get more sharing into the Google group discussions, into the flip grids, into the jam boards, and into our conversation and our time together, and just continue to learn. Because I think it's important that we continue to try to become better on a daily basis. So the checklist really for this week is to complete any challenges that you started in sessions 1 and 2. You might need to go back and explore some of those if you didn't have time. And we're going to take a look this week at the session topics for this week. We've got another online call on Wednesday from 8:30 to 11 for those that can make it. Yes, it'll be recorded and chunked and edited down into the Google Classroom like we've been doing. And the Google Meet, it worked really well last week. Around 8:10, I will send the link into the stream so you know where to join so we're all collectively together. So as we head into Sunday to kick off our 3rd week, you're just taking time for yourself, for your family, to pause and breathe, to get away from work. If you want to check this schedule out in the video, by all means, sometimes we need to do that, but really taking a day away from the grind. As we get into Monday, some things that I really hope that you'll do. If you have a chance to watch this video here to understand what's coming up this week so you're prepared, contribute to any of the Google group discussions. If you've been exploring stuff from session 1 and 2, throw some ideas in there. Let's start to get that a little more activated if you can. I know time is always of the essence, but it'd be good to start to kind of come together now and share some ideas. This week, we have a live session. We're going to get into that here in just a minute with Screencast-O-Matic based on some of your needs and requests as we've been working through stuff. And so I'm going to be sharing in the Google Classroom our Jamboard for our time together ahead of schedule, because on frame number 4, there is a space for you to start to post questions. And so we have an amazing guest coming in from the Screencast-O-Matic team. It's going to be an awesome structure. We're kind of flipping the approach to this session. But I know a lot of you already have questions. You're already using it, and you have things available. So we're bringing her on to do a Q&A, not a full-on presentation like we've done some other things. She's going to be coming in, and she's going to be addressing your questions. So if you have some already, please get into the Jamboard, put those in there. She has access to this, so she's going to be viewing this leading up to our time together on Wednesday, so she can specifically address your needs. And you'll have time on Wednesday to add stuff to this page as well. So it doesn't have to be all done now, but if you already have questions, please throw them on there. And so that is, I'm calling it a must do. If you don't have questions, then obviously you don't have to do it. Continuing on, you may do if you want to contribute to the Q&A document, finish up any work from sessions 1 and 2, and start to prepare for what you want to do for our session 3 time together. Tuesday is the exact same approach. The only thing I've added was, consider what you want to share. So I'd love to hear from more of you this Wednesday in terms of what you're learning, what you're trying, what you're experimenting with. And so I really like the sharing to be more collaborative and more cohesive if we can pull it off and get enough people there. So be thinking about what you want to share. Wednesday, then, we are going to begin at 8:30. Around 8 o'clock, you're probably receiving all those notifications just like you've been doing. Again, don't panic. One of the sessions this week, maybe 2 if I convert to 1 and have time, will be the walking talks. If you want to listen to the podcast version, some of you are really enjoying that. That will be available. So here is what's coming your way, just so you can prepare. We've got a live session with Screencast-O-Matic. You're actually going to do learning first, earning your Screencast-O-Matic badge that she has put together for you. And then she's going to come on and help you specifically with questions versus like a demo tutorial guide. So the more immersed you are, the more questions you have, the more help that you want specifically, the more powerful that's going to be. We've got the world champion magician, Jason Latimer, who's creating all this incredible science videos. But even if you don't teach science, this is really, really powerful message and conversations all about the illusion of knowledge and the difference between magic and science. It's so good. Gives you a lot to think about as you structure your lessons and how do we create these moments of magic and then convert them into science and knowledge and wisdom. We have self-care in space. So one of my favorite people of all time, Dr. Robert Dillon, he's been so incredible in his help, his book, his resources, his newsletter, his podcast. We're just speaking to so many educators. So we're talking about self-care. We're talking about your space at home, around you, separating work and life boundaries. Very, very powerful. And some of you, may need to explore that if you're feeling some pressure with that. And finally, the most energetic person I know, Ann Cosma from Flipgrid. We have a phenomenal conversation, much like the Screencast-O-Matic. You're going to do some learning. You're going to check out this incredible video, and then you're going to move on to some more challenges. So some of you are excited about Flipgrid, so we're bringing that in there for you with the one and only Ann. And then the rest of the week is just for you to keep learning and applying and being vulnerable and sharing your ideas and your approaches into the Flipgrids and the Google group discussions and in the classroom and all those places. And so that's what the rest of the week's going to look like. So there we are, guys. That's what's happening. I'm so jacked to spend another week with you. I've been so excited to piece this stuff together for you. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I feel like I'm a learner. I don't even feel like I'm even really in charge of putting this stuff together. I feel like, gosh, I just feel blessed to have the opportunity. So have a phenomenal week. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Come ready with an open mind to push the boundaries, and we'll talk soon. All right, my friends. As always, stay awesome. Peace.